Right, well, at least that teacher's looking into it now. I think Scroll said he was off to go to the card shop, I don't know. Anyway, let's head back to my room and let's hope that, you know, no more weird stuff today. Here we go. Of course there's something weird happening. What are these boxes? Oh, there's a label. To Harvey. This. Okay. The jumping is annoying. Let's just walk around, hop on my bed. Here we go. To Harvey. This is stuff we found in storage we're clearing out. It was your brother. Oh, great. Even all this time after, I'm still having to deal with him. Great. Well, I guess let's start looking. Seriously? Right up to the ceiling? Well, let's start looking through some stuff and see if we can find anything at all interesting. Right, well, I've looked for those boxes. I can't believe the only useful thing I found was this. The card it took so long for me to get him to finally use, and yet he leaves it here. Of course. Well, I guess I'll see if Keeper knows anyone who might be able to take use of it, since I definitely can't. Hey, Keeper! Hey, you look a little different, bud, but okay, you're a little more enthusiastic today. So, Keeper, I had this card here. It used to be Seth's, but you know what happened to him. Well, you see, I'm looking for someone to give it to, since, you know, he kind of abandoned it on this island, and yeah, it's a very important card, and you know, you get me, right? You get me. Yes. Okay, well, do you know anyone who would, like, resonate with it? Oh, there's a kid who likes watching birds. That sounds about right. Do you know where I can find them? The forest. Okay, well, talk to you later, Keeper. I guess I'll wander through the forest for the 18th time this year. Well, let's see if we can find this guy. Right, this is the last bit of the island I haven't checked. It's the weird little alcove across from the lake that's next to Purple. I don't think I've ever seen anyone out here, but that's a person. What's the odds that they're actually an obelisk? Excuse me.
Oh, yeah?
Are you watching birds by chance?
Yes. That's what the telescope is for.
Okay.
What would I be watching? Twigs fall?
I mean, Purple Dom's right there. You could be watching the teacher change.
Look. Don't rope me in with other teenage pervs. I am Birdwatcher.
Okay, Mr. Birdwatcher. Well, nice telescope, but okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I was going through some old boxes. I found a card that was my brother's. He's a prick, by the way. Don't ask. It was a very important card, and I kind of want to give it to someone. You know, help them. You know, progress because this is my final year here. What deck do you run?
I run Blackwings.
Perfect. So, if I lend you this card, just so we can see how well it synergizes with you, and if it synergizes pretty good with you, then I'll let you keep it. That sound fair?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, here you go. His Blackwing Dragon.
Blackwing Dragon? I've been looking for this card.
Yeah, apparently it's a one-of-a-kind or something. I don't know. Anyway, you ready to duel?
Yes, it very much is. But yeah, ready to duel.
Okay. Well, let's duel. Right, I'll take the first move if you do not mind.
I don't mind at all.
Okay, that's not the greatest to get both of those, but you know what? Fine. I will... Let's see here. Who do I want to use? None of these are that great, to be honest. I will normal summon my Rika Pedal. Now, by using my Mudan in hand, I contribute Pedal in order to bring her straight to my field. And using her ability, I am allowed to add to my hand one of my spells or traps. So I'm going to add my Flurries. Now, we'll activate Flurries. And I think that's where I'm going to call it a turn. Show me what you're made of.
Well, I guess I'll activate the Black Whirlwind spell card.
Interesting, okay.
And then I will normal summon my Blackwing Shamal the Sandstorm. And I will use Black Whirlwind's effect to search my deck for a Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. However, I'll just set one card and pass turn.
My Rika Pedal activates in the graveyard.
Oh?
Bringing itself back to my field in defense. And I draw, and... I'm going to normal summon Roxrose Dragon. Now we're going to use Roxrose's ability. Allow me to add from my deck to my hand one of my Rose cards. So, let's go with Bazel Rose Shot.
Interesting.
Next, I will use the effect of my Petal, allowing me to add to my hand my Snowdrop. And, yeah, I think I'll just set a card and, do I go? Yeah, let's go for battle. My Roxrose will clash into your Samal.
Yep.
Okay, they're both destroyed then.
Yeah.
And I end my turn there. Let's see what you've got.
You've got quite a fascinating couple of cards on you. However, I think I will go and activate my Blackfeather Whirlwind.
Okay, interesting.
And I'll normal summon my Blackwing Oyster the South Wind.
Okay.
And use Black Whirlwind's effect.
That's fine.
To search for Blackwing Chinook the Snow Blast.
Okay.
However, I think it's time I summon a monster you're fairly familiar with.
Well, I'm familiar with most of these cards, to be honest, but I know what that one does. And so, Torrential Tribute. All monsters are destroyed.
I see. I wasn't necessarily going for his piercing effect, but
well,
you stopped me from doing my turn.
And my Petal still returns. No,
you always have a monster, don't you?
Yep, this deck really doesn't like to get rid of them. So, I think I will use my 1-for-1. Letting me send to my graveyard my Caliclaw Crow in order to add to my hand a level 1. For example, I can add to my hand my Evil Thorn. Straight to my field. Are you
sure you know? Yeah. That card's a special summon, not add to hand.
Yeah, sorry. It's been quite a while since I used this deck. You see, I was having some hallucinations. Actually, you know what? Never mind. You don't need the backstory. And now I'm going to use Evil Thorn, tributing itself to bring out 2 tokens and burn you.
Oh.
Actually, I won't bring out the tokens. But I will use my Bazel Shot, allowing me to bring back my Roxrose Dragon and get its effect to add another spell to my hand. And how about we go with another Bazel Shot? So then, now, because I control 2 monsters with different types, I can link summon my Crossrose Dragon. And let's go for battle. Crossrose, attack him directly. There's a little bit of damage for you. And I'll end my turn on that.
Well, if you so choose, I draw. What can I do with you lot? I see. No point. I will play my Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. And with Sudri's effect, he can... But on Sudri's normal summon, he can search for any card that specifies Blackwing Dragon. However, on the normal summon of a Blackwing, Black Whirlwind activates.
Interesting.
Searching for a Blackwing monster with lower attack points. Meaning I get to search for 2 cards in one normal summon.
Very interesting. Meaning you can get some very nice advantage here.
Yes, I'll search for my Gale the Whirlwind and my Vata the Emblem of Wandering.
Interesting. What now?
I hope... Well, I can special summon my Vata.
Right.
And then I will synchro summon.
Oh? What will you synchro into?
I think I will synchro summon into Nothing the Starlight.
Rather ironic name, don't you think?
It's a pretty ironic name, however, I'll use Black Feather Whirlwind. When I synchro summon, I can special summon a monster from my graveyard with attack less than the monster I synchro summoned. As long as the synchro is dark attribute, and the monster in my graveyard is a dark attribute.
Interesting.
I'll bring back Vata for the next turn play.
Okay.
Now, Nothing the Starlight attack into the Crossroads Dragon.
Ooh, and you reduce my attack to 0. That's not very nice. Well, Crossroads will be destroyed.
I don't play to be nice, I play
However,
to win.
I do get Roxrose's ability, adding it back to my hand.
I see. Your move.
And during your end phase, Petal returns back to the field once more. So, are you ready? I use my Bezel Roast Shot to bring back my Crossroads Dragon. Oh, I can't. No, that's annoying. Anyway, I'll bring out Roxrose instead then, using its ability, in order to add to my hand a lovely card. No?
I don't think so. Since I control a Dark Synchro monster, I can use Blackwing Chinook the Snow Blast as a quick play.
Okay.
From my hand. And then I'll use it to negate your Roxrose's effect. And I'll send a Blackwing monster from my extra deck to the graveyard in the process. Goodbye,
Okay.
Blackwing Armor Master.
Well, I can still use my Petals ability.
That is true.
In order to add to my hand, let's go with... I think Primula. Straight to my hand. Now then, I'm going to use the ability of my Snowdrop, tributing my Petal, in order to bring it along with my Primula to my field. So Primula come forth and Snowdrop come forth. Now I get flurries. You have to tribute some of your cards.
Tribute.
Tribute a monster.
I guess I'll tribute my Nothing the Starlight.
Okay, wanting to keep your Vata, that's fair enough. I will now use the ability of my Snowdrop, targeting herself, and I get a couple level 8s. Now then, I overlay the two into Teardrop Rika Queen.
Oh.
Yeah. And using her ability, I can detach my Snowdrop and tribute your Vata.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh well.
Okay, and because a card was tributed, Teardrop then gets her ability, gaining an additional 200 attack. So Teardrop, make him get some tears.
No, thank you. I'll activate Blackwing Twin Shadow
Okay.
by tuning the level 4 Ask to the South Wind with my level 4 Hoodry the Phantom Glimmer. I can synchro using those two monsters to summon
Okay.
Blackwing Silver Wind the Ascendant.
Nah, synchro
Now,
summoning during the battle. Interesting.
and now when he's synchro summoned, what? Why
What's wrong?
is it less? I misread this card. Oh well. I will just target that card, and I'll use my Black Feather Whirlwind to revive the Vata.
Yeah, let me guess. You thought it could get rid of my Rika because they had equal attack to defense, right?
Yes,
Well,
I
Teardrop,
misread the card.
get rid of that Silver Wind before it causes more issues. Ooh, it stays.
Yes,
Well,
once per battle, it stays on the field.
well, there's my turn.
I see. Well, I think I'll use my Blackwing Vata, the Emblem of Wandering special ability. By
Okay.
sending...
I'll also activate my Teardrop, detaching material, forcibly tributing your Silver Wind.
I see. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I can send my Zephyros the Elite and Pinnock the Snow Blast from my deck to synchro summon using those materials.
Okay.
Blackwinged Dragon.
Ooh, you're already bringing it out. But unfortunately, my Rika Queen is a little stronger due to me having tributed something.
I wouldn't count on that. I'll
No.
use the effect of my Black Feather Whirlwind, special summoning my Blackwing Nothing the Starlight.
Ooh, okay. And what's he gonna do?
Well, I won't activate that effect. He can inflict 800 points of damage and reduce your Teardrop, the Rika Queen, down by 800.
Ooh, that is rough. Well
And we
then.
haven't even gotten to the fun part yet.
No? What's the fun part?
But I think I'll wait. There's no point in going full on if I just lose in the end.
That is
So,
reasonable.
nothing the Starlight will attack Rika.
And my Rika, or my Rika. Teardrop will be destroyed.
And Black-Winged Dragon will attack directly.
And that's gonna deal me a lot of damage, but I'm still in this.
I need to go back. I need to go and actually re-educate myself on math. I could have actually won that turn.
Yeah, you could have,
Yeah.
but Petal Drop will return to my field. Okay,
I
then.
see.
Next, I'm going to use Petal's effect, allowing me to add to my hand my, let's go with a Primula.
Oh.
And I will now use my Mudan, tributing my Petal in order to bring her to my field. Next up, I'm going to get her ability along with my Flurries. You're going to have to tribute one of your cards. I'll also get my Primula's effect. So, Primula comes to my field, you have to tribute one of your monsters, and
Really
I get a spell to
annoying
my
effect.
hand. For example, Glamour. Next, I will activate Glamour, allowing me in order to tribute my Mudan. And add to my hand my Erica, along with another Mudan.
Interesting.
Meaning, I can then use my Primula on the field, targeting herself to be raising a level, sorry. Most of them tribute, I don't know why she doesn't. Anyway, I will now, normal summon my Spore. And let's tune these two together to bring out my Circle of the Fairies. Next, Circle the Fairies is going to not do too much right now, but Spore will, as I can banish my Primula in the grave in order to bring itself back.
Oh.
Additionally, I get another normal summon. Meaning, if I've mathed correctly, I could have brought out something else here, but I did not math correctly. That's annoying. No matter. I can, set a card and end my turn. You're up.
I see. Well, one of your cards is really annoying. So,
Oh? And what card would that be?
You'll find out when I get rid of it. I'll bounce my Black Feather Whirlwind and special summon my Zephyros the Elite.
Interesting.
And now, instead of paying the life point cost for his effect, Black Winged Dragon will exchange that for a Black Feather counter and lose 700 attack points due to it.
Interesting, okay.
And then I'll activate Black Feather Whirlwind.
Right.
And not only that, I will special summon my Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind.
Right. And what on earth are you gonna do now?
Well, I'll start by tuning these two together to summon Raikiri the Rain Shower.
Right. It's just another bird.
Well, you'll soon learn to see why it's not just any bird. Black Feather Whirlwind, however, will bring back... Let's go with Borrow the Spear.
Okay.
And then with Shamal, it'll banish itself and search for my... Well, not search, but add back a Blackwing from my graveyard.
Okay, so you get your negate. That's interesting. Your Blackwing's looking awfully weak now, though.
Yes, that is true. However, I will... no. I'll use Blackwing the Rain Shower to get rid of your Rika Flurries.
Aw, no way on earth would you think that card's annoying.
But I don't think that actually mattered. You see, with Black Winged Dragon's effect, I can exchange its Black Feather counters to reduce a monster on your side of the field by 700 times the amount I get rid of.
Okay, so you're reducing my monster by 1400.
And it will inflict that many life points to your damage.
That's game.
That is game.
Well, I think you're worthy of it, to be honest. But...
I mean, I did dominate in that duel.
Yeah, when you get a chance, you should probably still go Seakeeper, you know, just get second opinion, you know?
Second opinion from Keeper to see if I'm worthy for the card, or to see if
just
my
to see if
deck's
the card likes you, you know?
Oh.
I mean, you've heard of the well, right?
The world?
No, the well. It's
yes, I know about the well.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, enjoy your bird watching. I'ma go sleep.
Oh, wait, before you go, I should introduce myself. I am Kuro.
Right, nice to meet you, Kuro. I'm Harvey.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I'll see you around, mate.
See ya.
Thank you.